3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Mystery reading at number 1134. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support in helping me reach 300 subscribers at this time, as well as your presence during this reading. I first want to start with saying that the number 111 could be significant for you, or the number 122. Give me 1 second here. For me, the number 1 is about having trust and faith in yourself, in the universe, your intuition, and your strength to help ground yourself and see things more clearly. And then 122 is about change starting with you. So maybe you feel called to make a difference in some way or to have some sort of positive impact, and it's going to require you to have a trust and faith in yourself or the universe or both. What is your intuition telling you? Where is it guiding you? And how do you feel called to use your strength right now? I also want to show a few index cards that I feel called to show. And the first index card has the word sacred on it. So maybe it does feel like there's something ancestral or ancient that you are connecting with or tapping into. We also have your British or Irish ancestors are trying to connect with you. And these could be ancestors who lived, I guess, in ancient Britain or Europe or Ireland, but they probably weren't called that at the time. The last one that I have is, I wish we could have more, that these daydreams of mine were reality. I just want you. So there could definitely be a romantic relationship here for somebody that is sacred, or there's something sacred here, whether there's a relationship involved or not. And your ancestors, British and Irish in particular, are trying to connect with you. And believe it or not, I did just see the number 111, and I saw the number 122 again, as well as 123. So confirmation there to have trust and faith in yourself and the universe to be the change that you wish to see. The number 123 is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. You're coming across this reading for a reason. There's a significant relationship for a reason. Your ancestors are trying to connect with you for a reason. Something here is feeling very guided. So if you feel like the messages are too specific or irrelevant for you for this reading to resonate, that's okay. If it's, there's just messages in here for somebody else. I upload every day. So I feel like, there's a good chance that if this reading doesn't resonate for you, one in the past did or one in the future will. But as for these index cards, only take what resonates. If there's only something sacred here that you feel are ancient, take it. If there's only something here about ancestors for you, take it. If there's something about ancestors and sacredness but nothing about a relationship, take it. I think you get the point. Only take what resonates. Moving on to interpret the number 1134. The number 1 we already talked about. But there are 2 ones in 1134. And given talking about 111 and then seeing 111, no matter what this reading is about for you, even if the rest of this reading has nothing relevant for you, at the very least, there is a message here to have more trust and faith in yourself and the universe to help you feel grounded enough to see things clearly and to make decisions that align with who you truly are and ultimately create a reality that aligns with who you truly are, your morals and your values. That's not all of who you are, but it's standing out here. What does mean the most to you? I feel called again to say, trust yourself and believe in yourself. There could be something significant here about the brand of Unilever, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but that doesn't have to resonate for everybody. Moving on to the number 3, this number is about expressing yourself, communicating, using your voice in whatever way feels right for you, whether it's through art, having a conversation with yourself, with your inner dialogue, communicating with somebody, communicating to a crowd. This number is about using your voice. And it's also about choosing to heal and to grow always, so that you have what you need to attract and retain people and situations that you deserve to have in your life. And I just saw the number 444 on the timer, so let's go ahead and move on to the number 4, which is about stability, and it is connected to ancestors. So ancestors in general are a significant energy. They don't have to be British or Irish, but if they are, that's extra confirmation here for you that this reading is meant for you. And these ancestors, they don't have to be like recent ancestors. They could be ancient ancestors, like I said before. Only be more open-minded about which ancestors or what ancestors are trying to connect with you if you feel called to. What is your intuition telling you right now? What's resonating? And pay attention to that. Your ancestors are present during this reading and your reality with you to remind you that they are here to support you in creating stability for yourself. They want to help you feel more safe and more secure. And I feel like maybe that's why they want you to understand how important it is to have trust and faith in yourself. Because sometimes the only sense of security and safety you're going to get is what you can provide for yourself. Is there something here that only you can provide for yourself? That would make sense in the context of a relationship. Are you looking for something in a relationship, a romantic relationship, that needs to come from within yourself and not outside of yourself? Are you seeking validation from somebody? These are just good questions to ask yourself to really understand the core of a situation, whether there's a relationship involved or not. Maybe it could be really helpful for you to reflect on what's really going on here. What thoughts and feelings and beliefs, what depth is there to this situation? What do I need to see? What do I need to become aware of? What do I need to wake up to become more conscious of? Adding up these numbers, 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5 plus 4 is 9. And the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works for you. And this reminds me of whenever I saw the number 122 twice, that message about being the change you wish to see and how change really does start with you. So if you do feel driven by a sense of purpose to make some sort of difference or have some sort of positive impact, this is a powerful confirmation of that feeling or that calling. I'm feeling connected to the word viene, which in Italian means come. So maybe it's giving this feeling of come with me somewhere. Like, you know, when someone does that motion with their finger, like come here type of thing. It feels like your spirit guides are trying to guide you somewhere or draw you somewhere. Like there's something in particular that you need to pay attention to for spiritual reasons. It's almost like the universe wants to share a secret with you. The number 9 is also about helping the world release what no longer works. So if you feel called to make a difference specifically through walking away from someone or something within yourself or outside of yourself, know that whatever you're walking away from is bigger than you. That's just really powerful confirmation here for whatever sense of purpose you feel led or driven by. But also, especially if you're having to let go of someone or something to honor this sense of purpose. Overall, this number 1134, as well as other messages in the beginning, have really been calling for you to have trust and faith in yourself and in the universe to help ground yourself and find the clarity, the direction that you need, or the confirmation that you need to keep going in the direction that you have felt called to go in. This number has also been about expressing yourself and using your voice and always allowing yourself to heal and to grow, to make a difference, to let go of whoever or whatever you need to let go of, to honor your voice and whatever sense of purpose you're feeling led or driven by. And your ancestors are very much here to support you, especially if you are trying to create more stability within yourself by finding more peace, or more stability in your reality by letting go of things that make you feel unsafe, aligning with people and situations that make you feel safe. I believe that our ancestors always want us to feel safe and secure, because what loved ones wouldn't? You know, so if you are trying to create more of that safety and security through using your voice, healing, growing, trusting and believing in yourself, you definitely have that support from past loved ones, whether you knew them in this life or not. So, there are 2 decks of cards on the table. These here are tarot cards from the Secrets of Tarot, and these are just index cards that I made and wrote on myself, as you can see up here. These were cards at the top over here that I just felt drawn to grab because they were sticking out whenever I was moving the cards over to my bed, a different deck of these index cards, because you know it's all one big deck, and I just felt called to grab them. And I was already going to use these index cards, so we'll just see what comes through to add to what already has come through with those index cards up there. But we're going to start with these tarot cards first. We're going to pull 2 of these to get more specific messages here. We have the 10 of Wands. I'm also feeling connected to the King of Wands, which is somebody who, you know, a lot of passion, a lot of fire. It's a leadership type of energy. Definitely somebody who would want to make a difference, who has power, but whether or not that power is used wisely depends on the situation. It depends on how this king, male or female, is expressing Gauge their anger. But this Ten of Wands says a lot of things on it. I wrote accomplishment, weight, end, overburdened, complete, renew, as well as the zodiac signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and the element of fire. In readings recently, I felt connected to the word Sagittarius, but I don't think Sagittarius ever came out on the table. I'm seeing number 321 on the timer just now. A sign of trust that everything happens for a reason. If you watched one of those readings where I said that and maybe it didn't resonate at the time, I feel like it's confirmation that this reading is meant for you. But the artist of this deck wrote weighed down with problems, very heavy load. Let's get the second tarot card here. We have the Hermit in reverse. This is a major arcana card. And what I wrote on it was fulfill, ideal, inspire, and the zodiac sign of Virgo, and the element of earth. And the artist wrote loneliness, unattached, soul-searching time needed, or time alone. And before I start reading these cards, let me go ahead and draw this other index card so I can better manage my time here. Oh, could you not flip like that? Says it looks good. I just saw another sign of trust that everything happens for a reason. Is there something here that looks good to you? Does something seem ready to go? Or does something look good, but it actually isn't, like it's an illusion? I'm feeling connected to the word belligerent. Maybe you feel like there's somebody in your life or just something out in the world that is belligerent and frustrating, and maybe feels like they're not, like they lack self-control. This is reminding me of the King of Wands that I felt connected to. And I'm leaning more into a king who is not using their power wisely. They're using their anger and their pain and their passion to harm. They're very selfish. And, they're not using their power to protect and to be generous. Maybe there's a powerful person, a person in power that you're thinking of as I describe whoever this king is. But coming back over to the Ten of Wands here. The number 10 is about the presence of your spirit guides. So I feel like that's confirmation as well of the presence of your ancestors in particular, but there's other spirit guides present as well, always, whenever you're ready for them to be present and to connect with them. But they also bring the message to have trust and faith in yourself, because 1 + 0 is 1. We already established what that means, to have trust and faith in yourself and the universe. So I feel that your spirit guides, especially your ancestors, are reinforcing those messages about having trust and faith in yourself, your decisions, your judgment. If something feels off, pay attention. Or, if something seems too good to be true, is it really? Or is it really? Maybe you want to give yourself some time to think about something to find clarity. And maybe having trust and faith in yourself is going to help you either have more confidence in what you're already feeling, or just see things more clearly in general. There's something heavy here for sure. Something is weighing on you. And it feels like it's either time to delegate, to ask for help, or to completely walk away from something that is asking for too much from you, and maybe even only you. I think something could feel unfair here. The Hermit is about, really deep self-reflection. It's a very meditative type of card for me, or type of message. And when it's in reverse, this is very much a hermit who is looking outside of themselves for answers instead of within themselves. And you could be feeling isolated as well. Maybe you are having more alone time, and it could be helpful to use this time more productively instead of worrying and dwelling and just giving into the darkness. How could you use this time and this space to benefit you? As we said with the number 9, that number is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. It feels like your ancestors are bringing my attention to this looks good. How maybe you're not seeing something for what it is, and your ancestors, past loved ones, are concerned about that because they are concerned for your sense of safety and security and stability. I feel like the best message to give you here is to really think about something. Make sure you're having trust and faith in yourself while you're doing that. So you can find the clarity that you need to realize that something is asking for too much, or something is too much, and maybe you have to be honest with yourself about needing help or just needing to let go. Overall, this reading has been a call for you to have so much trust and faith in yourself, to practice using your intuition, and maybe even to practice using your strength. This could be a call for you to allow yourself to be independent and to make independent decisions, to honor your autonomy and to let yourself be truly free to do whatever the hell you want. Use your voice, express yourself, use this as an opportunity to heal and to grow, to learn something, to become wiser, and ultimately stronger. Your ancestors, British or Irish or not, they really want you to do whatever makes you feel safer, more at home, more at peace and grounded. It does feel like there's very much a sense of purpose here for somebody to honor by letting go of someone or something that is really weighing on them. There is deeper meaning behind this, but I don't think you'll really be able to understand it until you've already walked away or let go, and you have to face the pain and make sense of it. Yeah, you really got to look within yourself for the answers that you need. Whatever's looking good here, is it actually good, or is it only what it seems?